This is Jeff Altman, Big Game Hunter. Welcome to Job Search Radio.
Are you looking for a new job or interested in leveling up? Job Search Radio is your go-to resource for insider tips on job hunting and growing your career. Here's your host, Jeff Altman.
This is Job Search Radio, episode 397. I'm your host, Jeff Altman, the Big Game Hunter. I'm the head coach for JobSearchCoachingHQ.com and NoBSCoachingAdvice.com. Welcome. I'm finishing up my month of information about salary negotiation, and this week I'm starting off with a show about win-win negotiating. I'm not a big fan of it. I'll explain why in the course of this show. Hope you find it helpful. Please give the show 5 stars on iTunes or Stitcher. It helps other people discover the show. And if you're interested in me preparing you for an interview, helping you with a salary negotiation, critiquing your resume, helping you with a makeover, listen to the end of the show. I have information about that at the end. Now, with that, let's get going. In salary negotiation, I think many of us have been brought up to believe in the notion of a win-win negotiation. But corporations have been brought up to believe in a winning negotiation. Win-win really isn't part of their lexicon. Now, they may attempt to entrap the unsuspecting job hunter, supplier, and anyone else in this notion of win-win, but ultimately, what they're going to try and do is to get you to make concessions and them to do as few as possible. When you enter into the negotiation, in all probability, the last thing you should be talking about is salary. Why? Very simply. They're going to find it easy to make other types of secondary concessions because they're going to want you to concede on salary issues because, after all, look at all the stuff we gave up. There really is nothing that they're giving up. So when you get to the salary part, I want to encourage you to remember, this is not about you being a nice girl or a nice boy. It's about you getting as much as possible to get to your target. Because again, at the end of the day, when you go home, the company's still going to be around, but are you going to be satisfied with the salary that you negotiated? So you have to remember, number one, what number is going to cause you to walk away from the negotiation? Number two thing this is actually the number one thing to remember, is your job is to win. The person on the other side of the table is the representative of that firm who's there to get you to give up what you want. And you have to be prepared to use your one negotiating chip, which is the ability to stand up and walk away and say, no, I don't think this is a good deal for me, and make them circle back to you. Now, if they don't, remember that indicates that there was no bargaining there anyway. So rather than waste your breath, again, start off with all the secondary stuff. When you get to the money, be conscious of what's going to cause you to walk away. And actually, if you need to do it, do it. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here's a few ways that you can follow up with me. First of all, if you're interested in one-on-one coaching from me, email me at jeffaltman@thebiggamehunter.us, and in the subject line, put the word coaching. I'll get back in touch with you. We'll set up a time to speak for an introductory conversation. We'll see if it makes sense for us to work together. Generally, I work with people at a manager level and above. Next, if you're not at that level, the next best way to work with me is through JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. There I have curated information that you can watch, listen to, or read that's going to help you find work more quickly. Plus, you can ask me questions through the site. I'll be very happy to answer them. Next, if you're not sure about your resume or your LinkedIn profile or both, I do critiques of them, and you can find out more about them at thebiggamehunter.us, as well as what I call a job search makeover, where you hire me, we sit down for 60, 90 minutes or so, we go through everything that you're doing in your search, maybe we do a mock interview, and when all is said and done, you are much better prepared to go forward. I have a lot of services like that. Again, you can find out about them at thebiggamehunter.us. So I'll be back soon with more. In the meantime, have a great day. Take care.
If you would like to have Jeff give you advice about your job search, you'll love JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. This site has all of Jeff's books and guides to job hunting available free. The ability to have Jeff answer your questions, plus podcasts and videos that'll help you with all the different parts of a job search, including writing a winning resume and cover letter, great answers to interview questions, how to negotiate effectively, whether you want an easy way or want to get tough, plus a community of people like you who you can get advice from. The site again is JobSearchCoachingHQ.com. That's JobSearchCoachingHQ.com.